now bring in my guests on the broadcast. Khushbu Sundar is an actor and leader of the BJP is joining us. Also joining us is TKS Elangovan of the DMK. With us also on the broadcast is senior journalist S. Murari, and also with us is Kasturi Shankar. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being a part of this discussion. Now Khushbu, I'll begin with you. The fact that this entire drama is being played out. Of course, there was an overnight arrest in the wee hours that had happened, and later Senthil Balaji was taken to the hospital because he complained of chest pain. The accusation that the BJP is facing, and also right now the entire misuse of central agencies dialogue is once again back with the opposition really united. How does the BJP choose to respond to that?
There's nothing to respond because they do not understand these orders were given. The allegations against Mr. Senthil Balaji started long ago before he joined DMK, and after he joined DMK, there were many allegations against him. Even when the electricity was a problem in DMK, the allegations were against Mr. Senthil Balaji. And this is an action, ED enforcement action is taken at the nod of the Supreme Court. So I do not understand. ED in fact was actually brought down by the SC asking that why the earlier earlier corruption charges were not looked into it properly, and why is that there was so much of lethargy and a lapse in the allegations against him in the investigations. So this has come directly from the Supreme Court, and it has nothing to do with the party at all.
Okay, Mr. Elangovan, the fact that DKS, I beg your pardon, the DMK is going about calling this entire arrest as unlawful. Why unlawful is my big question, because it's a Supreme Court directed probe where the ED is progressing. Why unlawful?
The charges were made in the year 2014. That is what you say. But for which they are going into the secretariat today. When Senthil Balaji was a minister in the Jayalalitha government, you are going to the secretariat today and searching his office means, what is the logic behind it? See, the procedures had started way back in 2014, and the High Court had made a settlement. After that, they had the ED had appealed
but that
to the
was
Supreme Court.
Squashed by the Supreme Court.
But what is the necessity for going? What is the necessity for going to the secretariat today and searching his office when the matter was closed way back in 2004? It started in 2014. What you do is, what we see is, you are only concentrating on people of the opposition party states. Then you are what happened to the fighters, the boxers, women? Why you are not taking any action on that MP?
No, let's stick to the current case at hand, Mr. Elangovan. Mr. Elangovan, I'd like to understand this one thing. We're talking about the 2014 case. Let's talk about what has been the DMK stand. In turn, the current Chief Minister, MK Stalin's stand. We were just presented that video evidence by the BJP state chief, Annamalai, where he had accused MK...
of the ED.
Yeah, I just want to understand that. MK Stalin himself had accused Senthil Balaji of corruption back then when AIADMK was in power. So why the change of stance now? Just because he's an important minister in the cabinet doesn't take away from the fact that he is not laced with corruption cases.
No. My charge is that why the ED should go to his office today when the occurrence had happened way back 10 years back. Why are they going today and investigating his office?
I'd let Khushbu Sundar respond.
Why.
Yes,
what is
all
the
right.
reason?
Khushbu, please go ahead.
Elangovan sir, with all due respect to you, the charges were there in 2014. So as a transport minister, if the allegations are against him as a transport minister, let them do their job. What difference it makes today if he has moved the party and is moved into DMK and is one of your cabinet ministers? How does the laws and how does the accusation change overnight? That cannot change. He was accused of taking bribe. He was accused of taking money. The ED enforcement has done the probe earlier. Then the Supreme Court has knocked them on their head and said that you cannot do it. The probe was not done properly. You have to do it again. And they are here. Even if it's a 2014 charges, I think you should take it head on. If you're not guilty, if you're not scared that your minister has done mistake, I think you should take it head on and say it is 2014 case. He was the minister then in AIDMK. Let the law take its course. Why is that everybody is jumping into defense, and I do not understand
No.
in what way Balaji's corruption charges
No.
has
My
to do with the
question,
wrestlers sitting in Delhi.
No. My question is, with what material did the ED went to Supreme Court?
Sir, they have the
They had
material.
the
That's why they're
material
going.
already. If they
Sir,
had
they
the
have the
material, why
material.
should
They
they
will not
go
tell
to
you
the
the material,
Secretariat
sir.
and search today?
Sir, how
They
will-
want to
how will
insult the
ED
state
give
government.
you the material
Okay,
and go?
Mr. Elangovan, is that your only
No.
worry at the
See,
moment? Why has the arrest happened from the State Secretariat? Let me actually bring in Khushbu Sundar at the moment. Khushbu, there was a very, very peculiar stance that the AIADMK really put forth today. There was a press conference by MK Stalin. He is trying to absolve AIADMK from the situation where Senthil Balaji has landed himself into. But the entire fact is that he was the transport minister under the AIADMK regime. So what does one make of the statement by EPS?
Nothing at all. He moved on with Mr. Dinakaran and then he came back to DMK. What I am saying is EPS is at least taking a stance and saying that he was minister under AIADMK. Now let them take its own course. The accusations are there. He's not part of AIADMK anymore. So they're ready. If there is any kind of misdeed done as a minister under AIADMK regime, then they're ready to take it head on. Why is it DMK is running away from this entire fiasco and say that we have nothing to do with it, but this is a part of vengeance? I mean, what is there? ED works independently. Why is it that they want to push it on BJP? They have nothing to argue. Why are they pushing it on BJP? Why are they just putting it on the heads?
But I